Welcome in on this Wednesday. It's time for the Martin Morning Report. 5 fast things from a very busy Tuesday in KMA land, and brought to you today by United Group Insurance, serving Southwest Iowa for over 40 years. Number one, we've got our TNT Ford explosive performance of the day, and it goes to Laramie Stokes and Cale Witt. Both threw no-hitters last night. For Stokes, it was for the Lennox Tigers in a win over Central Decatur. He went 5 innings, 11 strikeouts. Also had a hit, 2 RBI, 2 runs, 3 walks, and 2 stolen bases. Also for Tri-Center, Cale Witt throws a 5-inning no-hitter to win, or to help them beat Riverside 16-3. Also, Lennox got a 12-1 win over Central Decatur. Brogan Peterson and Gabe Funk both had 2 hits each. But our TNT Ford explosive tip of the bald head performance of the day goes to Laramie Stokes, Cale Witt. No hits allowed. More baseball here at number one. Kemper, Lewis Central, Sergeant Bluff, Luton, Sioux City East all won twice yesterday. St. Albert and Red Oak, and Harlan and Creston split in Hawkeye 10 Conference. Bedford, East Mills, Underwood, Tri-Center, KMA Manning, Mount Ayr, Martinsdale, St. Mary's, Ankeny Christian, Melcher Dallas, Twin Cedars, Van Meter, Woodward, Granger, Ogden, Woodbine, and Glidden Ralston were other winners in KMA land baseball. 4 hits yesterday for Jeremiah Sherrill of St. Albert, Trey White of Martinsdale, St. Mary's, and Tate Lofswald of Sergeant Bluff, Luton. 3 hits each for Tristan Jansen from Kemper, Owen Marshall of St. Albert, Brady Hetzel of Lewis Central, Marcus Knighton from Bedford, Tri-Centers, Lincoln Thomas, Parker Luchin from Sergeant Bluff, Luton, Tyson Fincham of Ankeny Christian Academy, Leo Schrader from Melcher Dallas, Dallas Smith of Twin Cedars, and Brody Burdett from Ogden. And then 2 hits for all these folks. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ryan Suntrup, Logan Twyman, Aaron McDermott, Landon Potabom, Parker Heister, Camp Cale Hall, Adam Byer, Cole Hobbs, Connor Holly, Brady Hetzel, Graham Newberry, Blake Fort, Landon Camera, Joseph Rice, Cade Nelson, Caleb Urban, Easton Robertson, Garrett Lett, Riker Adair, Hudson Ross, Cale Witt, Kai Sunderland, that is, Rowan Sackett, Trevin Victor, Braden Kelly, Colton White, Cale Morrow, Cooper Hamilton, Jack Gavin, Owen Fitzpatrick, Drake Steele, Luke Boozle, Gavin Warren, Alex Wilson, Jordan Hargrave, Jack Steeler, Kason Claiborne, Jordan Steinbring, Landon Curtis, Lucas Erickson, Brody Butler, Tyler Davis, Nolan Gannon, Wiley Wright, Evan Schrader, Austin Remster, Reese Chiabata, Hudson Cox, Brandon Pouyer, Jacob DeRader, Chase Osborne, Colby Owens, Cole Deppy, Emerson Bridgewater, Trice Bluey, Tyson Partlow, Zach Teague, Hayden Butrick, Lawson Benjamin, Riley Luth, and Jonathan Bergmeyer. Also home runs yesterday for Tim Rogers for Bedford, Caden Carruthers from Southeast Warren, Cal Jepson from Sioux City East, and Garrett Lett from Underwood. Pitching gems, Mason Nurl from Kemper, 7 innings, 10 Ks. Tristan Jansen of Kemper, 5 innings, 5 Ks. Aaron Krebs of Lewis Central, 6 1/3, 9 Ks. Gavin Eck from Harlan, 6 2/3, 2 strikeouts. Parker Varner from Creston went 6 2/3 himself, 7 strikeouts. Ryan Sayers of East Mills, complete game, 7 strikeouts. Brock Kusel, 11 strikeouts and 5 1/3 for IKM Manning. Jackson Walter of Mount Ayr, 5 innings, 4 strikeouts. Travis White, Martinsdale, St. Mary's, 4 2/3, 11 strikeouts. Alex Wilson from Sergeant Bluff, Luton, 6 innings, 6 Ks. Kason Claiborne of Sioux City East, 6 innings, 7 strikeouts. Austin Remser of Melcher Dallas, 6 innings, 9 strikeouts. Cole Moore from Van Meter, 5 innings, 9 strikeouts. And Micah Morris of Woodbine, 5 innings and 4 strikeouts. Number 2, softball. Big win for Clarinda yesterday over Woodbine to start things off on our KMA Extreme. Mallory Woods went 7, struck out 9, gave up just 2 hits and 1 earned run. Riley Maher, debut, 3 out of 3, a triple, 2 runs scored. Brent Isaacson, 2 hits, an RBI, a run scored. Jersey Knight, 2 hits, 2 RBI. And again, helps Clarinda get the win. She was listed as the win, KMAland.com, but we'll delete that in a second. She did help him get the win. Charlie Pryor did go 6 innings, 10 strikeouts for Woodbine. More softball. Other winners were Kemper, twice. St. Albert, twice. Lewis Central, twice. Creston, twice. Griswold, Bedford, Xyra, Elkhorn, Kimballton, Audubon. That's all one team. Missouri Valley, Riverside, Lennox, Mount Ayr, Southeast Warren, plus 2 wins each for Sergeant Bluff, Luton, and Sioux City East, the Missouri River Conference. Ankeny Christian Academy, Lamoni, Seymour, Melcher, Dallas, Van Meter, Woodward, Granger, Ogden, and Glidden Ralston. 4 hits for Belle Ewing of Southeast Warren. 3 hits for Claire Venner of Kemper, St. Albert's, Lexi Pierce, Mari Mans from Lewis Central, Glenwood's Malin Johnson, Alyssa Griffin from Lewis Central, now reaching 100 career hits, did Griffin. Mari Mans, again, 3 hits for her. Taryn Frederickson of Creston, Ava Adamson from Creston, Jersey Foot of Creston, Avery Staver from Creston, Ania Hardy for Bedford. Missouri Valley's Dylan Mead and Caitlin Evans. Riverside's Peyton Schaefer, Mount Air's Kenzie Barnes and Danny Stewart, Sergeant Bluff Luton's Lily Delperdang, McKenna Nelson, Murray's Kirsten Klein, also Hallie Carredos of Van Meter, and Madrid's Maisie Surratt. 2 hits each for these folks. Addison Schoen, Charlotte Schwabe did it twice. Leighton Finnegan, Ellen Army, Leighton Finnegan again. Olivia Johnson, Cameron King, Cami Damgard, Aubrey Davis, Allison Coons, Cameron King again, Cami Damgard again, Ella Eskrid, Alyssa Liddick, Kennedy Strider, Taryn Frederickson, Jersey Foot, Ava Adams, J.C. Hansen, Evie Marlin, Avery Mans, Addison Adams, Marissa Asklin, also Eliza Johnson, Abby Wanzer, Jordan Mulford, Grace Herman, Reese Dittmer, Jalen Christensen, Anna Greenland, Lexi Clendenin, J.C. Neer, Lola Shriver, Kiara Wallace, Ellie Baker, Ani Berger, Kenley Panowicz, McKenna Newton, Lily Dupperdang again, Bailey Morrow, Amia Drew, Caitlin Compliment twice for Sioux City East. Leah Conlon, Caitlin Weathers, Halen Olsen, Jenna Mickey, Maddie Schnell, Alice Ruggles, Jalen Subert, Jenna Subert, and Olivia Squibb. Home runs yesterday for this big group. Aubrey Wagner of Harlan, Missouri Valley's Audrey Cole, Addie Schreck from Central Decatur, Alyssa Griffin of Lewis Central, Taryn Frederickson homered 2 times, Ava Adamson, Caitlin Evans, Kirsten Klein, Addison Schoen, Jersey Foot, JC Hansen, Caitlin Weathers, and Jalen Subert. Pitching, Ellen Army, 2 outstanding performances, 8 innings, 16 combined strikeouts in a doubleheader. Sophia Frosch, 4 innings and a 2-hitter for Lewis Central. Griswold Cam's Eileen Wallard, 4 innings and 9 strikeouts. Audrey Cole of Missouri Valley goes 4 innings, 8 strikeouts. Zoe Reed, 7 innings, 4 Ks for Lennox. Lexi Clendenin of Southeast Warren, 7 innings and shuts out Martinsdale St. Mary's. Tegan Tregley of Sioux City, 6 innings, 8 strikeouts. Kaylee Peck from Seymour, 6 innings, 10 Ks. Maisie Surratt of Madrid, 6 innings, 8 Ks. Olivia Lance Woodward Granger, 6 2/3 and 12 strikeouts. Number 3, soccer. Glenwood won a thriller over Lewis Central. Dennison Schleswig did the same against North Polk and Van Meter. West Central Valley, St. Albert, Trainer, Sergeant Bluff, Luton, Des Moines Christian, Heelan all move 1 win from the state tournament. Multi-goals, 6 of them for Sergio Mijangos of Bishop Heelan, 5 for Kyle Irwin of St. Albert, and then 2 each for Morgan Young, Finn Miska, Jared McIntosh, Tayden Stevens, and Andres Gonzalez, and Jacob Pluger. Number 4, state golf yesterday. Keith Thompson and Woodbine are on the title hunt. Hamburg's Thompson is in second place, 3 strokes back of the lead in Class 1A, while Woodbine is in third with a 333 as a team. Thompson shot a 74. Chase Jotty of Cam is 79. He's tied for 8th. Cody Dickinson of Woodbine tied for 12th with an 80, and Hayden Thompson of Sydney is also in the middle position and a tie for 15th with an 81. Cam right now in 11th as a team. Panorama's Parker Carey is tied for 5th in Class 2A. Carey shot a 75, 6 strokes back at first place. Kemper Catholic's Braxton Benami was the next best KMA Land score, finishing with a 78 to tie for 17th. Panorama leads KMA Land Conference Schools in 6th with a 322, while Kemper Catholic has a 331 in 9th, and Earlham total of 339 in 11th. Atlantic's Brady Wood shut the low KMA Land score in Class 3A with a 77. He's tied for 30th. The Trojans are 9th as a team with a 314. And number 5, state tennis yesterday. 3 are still going for a medal there in Waterloo. 2 KMA Land singles players. Sergeant Bluff Luton's Tyler Brody is set to medal between 5th and 8th in singles, while teammates Nathan Myers and Joe Wright are actually going to get no worse than 4th on the doubles side as they are in the semifinals. Additionally, Easton Labarsky of Heelan is into the consolation semifinals after a pair of wins over area foes. He will finish no worse than 8th as well. And finally, rest of the best state softball rankings released yesterday. 13 KMA Land teams are ranked. Wayne and Van Meter are number 1 in 1A and 2A respectively, while Martinsdale St. Mary's is number 2 in 1A. Xyra Elkhorn, Kimballton, Audubon number 2 in 2A. Clarinda, Atlantic, Crescent, Trainer, Southeast Warren, Woodbine, Sergeant Bluff, Luton, Ankeny Christian, and Pleasantville also ranked to start the year. And then also yesterday, our KMA Land Iowa Girls Track Athlete of the Year was announced. Lily Denson. You can find that at KMAland.com. DTTA. Don't trust the algorithm. Always go to KMAland.com because that's where it all is. That's where it all lives. 5 Fast Things brought to you today by United Group Insurance, serving Southwest Iowa for over 40 years, and we'll talk with you in 24 hours.